Hey, what's up, guys? Pretty happy to announce the long-awaited promotions feature in ExpandFi. So what we've done here is we've built a view for you to view promotions not through just a lens of sales, but through the lens of customers. So what this will do is we will import all of your Amazon promotions. We'll classify them, we assign them to the orders, we assign them to the customers, and then we analyze them. And what this allows us to do is it gives you a visualization of all of your promotions, all of the orders associated to those promotions, and all of the customers associated to those promotions. And finally, the LTV of those customers with those promotions. So let's dive in. So this is a beta feature, but it's going live for all of your accounts right now. So if you want to take a look at your account, it will be there. The way you read this table is you'll have the name of the promotion. So we have subscribe and save. You'll have the SKUs. So it's broken down by subscribe and save plus SKU and also plus channel. You'll see when the promotion first started at and when it was last used at. And I'll just note here on the last used at, Amazon does have a delay in reporting promotions. So typically you won't see promotions until about 3 to 5 days after the promotion was used. So if you're worried, like, oh, Cyber Monday is not there yet, that's why. And then I'll tell you the number of total orders you had associated with that promotion. So if we read this, let's just go off this one. So for this SKU on Amazon.com, there were 332,000 orders for that SKU that were subscription orders. The AOV was this amount, and the number of orders per customer on average was 3.81. So if you always wanted to know what is the average order per number for my subscribers for a specific SKU, you now know. It's freaking incredible, guys. Further, it'll break down the promotion by new customers, active, and reactivated. So what that means is this will tell you how many customers were their first purchase was with that promotion. So their first purchase with your business was a subscribe and save purchase. And that's them right there. An active customer is a customer who made a purchase in the last 30 days previous to the purchase with the promotion and then used the promotion. So they bought it full price and then they came back, I want to subscribe. That's those guys. And a reactivated customer is a lapsed customer. So a customer who hadn't made a purchase for 90 days until they used this promotion. So maybe they bought it a year ago and they came back and they decided to subscribe. And your total customers is just the sum of those. This is the average discount amount and the average discount percentage for that promotion. And if you scroll to the right, you will see the LTV for each one of those cohorts, customer cohorts, through 1 to 24 months. So what this will tell you is, on average, new customers whose first purchase was a subscription had an LTV of $29.93 at 1 month and an LTV of $65.99 at 24 months. So if I go to the right and compare that versus actives versus reactivated, and now we also give you a baseline, guys. So the baseline is going to tell you for what is the LTV of the customer who bought this SKU but not with this promotion. So basically, if customers don't subscribe, their 24-month LTV is $49.15 versus 117 or 214 or 65.99. So it really clearly shows you the incremental value for a subscription. Everything here is downloadable, like everything else in ExpandFi, so you can download it. You can click into customers, you can click into orders. It's all for you. You can filter by channel, by tag, and by SKU. So for instance, like if you wanted to, well, let's do an exercise. Let's filter by SKU and let's compare subscribe and save coupons versus subscribe and save. So I'll run that. All right, so I have here, Amazon.com and Amazon.com. So let's also filter on that so we can make apples to apples. All right, so now you can see the two lines here we're going to compare are subscribe and save promotions versus a coupons for subscribe and save. So any promotion that we know of that we can tag is also tagged, so it's very easy to filter on promotion types. So let's scroll to the right. So this promotion, obviously had way more customers than the subscribe and save coupon. But let's ask the question, at 6 months LTV, is a customer who comes in, a new subscriber who comes in with via coupon, subscribe and save coupon, any better or worse than a regular subscriber? And you can compare that right here. So the 6-month LTV of these coupon users is $55.20 versus $55.07. So a user who uses a subscribe and save coupon with an 18% discount has a greater LTV than a non-user in this use case. Same thing for active customers, it's greater than a regular subscriber. And same thing for reactivated, it's greater than a regular subscriber. So pretty sweet stuff that you can be able to dive into now, guys. All of your coupons you're able to actually test and learn. So, if you've run very high 40% off or 50% off subscribers to coupons, you can now actually go see, is the LTV any different? You can do this for brand tailored promotions. You can do it for coupons. Whatever promotion that's flowing through Amazon, we should be able to measure. So really excited for all of you guys to have this. I highly suggest that you take this data and you start testing and learning on it. There's some really exciting stuff that you can now do also in SQL. If you use the managed database key feature in ExpandFi, you can pretty much query anything you want to know about your customers' sales and promotions. So we have a bunch of pre-built queries too. If you want to use those, you can just reach out and I'll help you get all set up for that. But it's pretty powerful stuff, guys. There should be no question left unanswered for your business. And there's even more coming. So on our roadmap, we have to integrate with Amazon Ads API, which will pull in advertising spend per day per SKU. That'll get you the ability to calculate CAC per day per SKU. So you can actually understand where your money is going, how many customers you're acquiring, which is going to be critical. We are also going to build a feature, which is in testing right now, which allows you to import COGS per SKU per periods of time. So with advertising data and with COGS, and also with Amazon fees, which we're building into ExpandFi, you can actually contribute contribution margin per order, which means that we could do way more. Like ExpandFi is probably the tool that lets you go deeper than anywhere else. So if there's questions you have about your customers or your data, just reach out, let us know. I'll help you write a query. We'll get it solved. And you'll be pretty surprised by the results. Guys, I hope you enjoy promotions. More and more is coming. More and more is going to be built into the tool. Yeah, the roadmap is literally at the beginning. So we're pretty excited for this.